Hi all, this is Atishay Jain. Today I was working on one 5.1 mix and I just discovered a method of my style, my own. It's a normal method. Everyone does it in their own way. But I came across with my own style, my own method. I just wanted to share with you people. In one export, the title of the video is multiple how to bounce multiple IT tracks and down mixes in one go. That is, in one single bounce of Pro Tools, in one single export. You should get it is of course it's a 5.1 full mix, one 5.1 full mix. Then I've got 5.1 dialogue track, 5.1 MX, 5.1 MX is music, 5.1 FX, that is 5.1 surround effects, surround mixed sound effects. Then 5.1 M&E means without dialogue, music and effects. That is a common terminology in post-production field, M&E. So 5.1 M&E, and whole this thing in stereo down mixes. 5.1 to full stereo down mix of the whole movie, DX stereo down mix, MX down mix, FX down mix, and M&E stereo down mix. I'll show you how to do this in Pro Tools. Let's see. So basically, I did all this discovery on this first reel. Now I'm opening the second reel on Pro Tools, and I'll show you how to do it step by step. Now Pro Tools session is opening. Just I'll pause the video and I'll get back in a minute. Okay, my Pro Tools session is loaded. Now this is a movie. I'm not supposed to tell the name of the movie because it's not yet released, but I'm not showing any content and just the education purpose. So our aim is in one bounce, in one go. However, we are going to export 5.1 mix, and here is one thing I want to tell, caution. The stem what you take, 5.1 stem, that's mono stems, that is a split, that you have to bounce again, that you can't get it in this single. This is all interlude. All interlude you can take once. All mono stems or split stems you can take at once. If you want, you can take full split also for this set. But you have to do two exports. But in one export, this is the first export, you will get all these 10 outputs. That is, as I said, I want to tell it again: 5.1 full mix, 5.1 dialogues only, 5.1 music only, 5.1 FX only, 5.1 M&E. M&E means music and effects without dialogue. Then all stereo bunch, 5.1 to full stereo down mix of the movie, whatever you have mixed 5.1, the down mix version of the stereo down mix. Then DX in stereo down mix, MX stereo down mix, 5.1 to FX. These all two. Okay, it's not a straight mix, it's a down mixes. 5.1 to M&E stereo down mix. Okay, I'll just copy this in the description so that it's easy. While learning in the beginning, you should really give you have to properly watch it and get that. Okay, now I'll show you how to do it in Pro Tools. By default, I'll just tell my method how I mix. I just import the video first, and then I import the dialogues first. Then I'll group that all dialogue into DX. Okay, I'll send that into, see, basically these tracks, dialogue tracks will be loaded. I'll just import. First I'll import the video, then I'll import all the dialogues. Then by selecting all, and I'll right click and I move to new folder, and I select routing folder, and in routing folder I do 5.1 and I name it as dx. It is second reel, so I write 02 dx. Okay, then all this whatever the tracks, full dialogues I have created, it will go into the routing folder. That is automatic creation of the bus. Okay, I do it this way, and I color usually pink for dialogues. The same way I do it for music and effects. Okay, now the same way I import all effects stems and I'll group it into routing folder 5.1 into 02 FX, same way 02 MX. Now here we have to get ready for doing MNE, that is music and effects in one group, because we have to get that one full mix and also the down mix of that. So what I'll do here, I'll leave this DX and I'll select this FX and the LFE thing of FX and MX, all this. See, 02 effects, all the effects bunch is there in this, all the music bunch is there in this. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll select 02 FX, 02 basically FX and MX, and I'll route it into new folder called routing folder 5.1 02 MNE, I call it 02 MNE. Okay, now it will automatically route those tracks into MNE. Then I'll double check if it has gone properly. So this is the MNE, this is the DX. So MNE is going to main. Okay, that's perfect. All routings you have to be very careful, otherwise main, it is going to main. That's paka, that's fine. Now this FX has to go to MNE, 02 MNE. Okay, this also main has to go to MNE. Okay, usually the folder will take automatically. Sometimes some glitches it will do like that, you have to double check. Now I'll just play the mix. I'll just check how's the mix sounding.
ಬಂಗಾರ ತಗೊಂಡಾರೇನು ಅದೇಳ ಮತ್
ನೀವು ನಮ್ಮೂರು ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು.
Okay, this is how you have to route it. Okay, it has routed properly. I've now I'll tell you how to prepare this. Now when you hit bounce, the full mix will come in the main. DX, MX, FX and MNE group will come. See, I'll show you. If you select the bounce range, whatever bounce range, and if you select bounce, you will get this is the main 5.1. If you hit plus, see MNE came, then again repeated, 5.1 is repeated, DX, FX, MX. See, all the 5.1 is ready. Now main one full mix will come, MNE will come, DX will come, FX will come, MX will come. Now we need down mixes. Okay, so we have to prepare for the down mix. That is the main thing. 5.1 it's already ready. From here I'll teach you how to okay, now what I'll do is after master, okay, after master, this is some extra track I think. Okay, just ignore that. After master, what I'll do is I'll create an aux input. Okay, I'll create new 4 actually. I'll create, okay, I'll do one by one. so that it'll be easy for you. One 5.1 aux input. Okay, that is very important. You have to create one, basically one for dialogue, one for FX, one for MX, and one for MNE. So totally 4 you need. So we can directly, if you want, you can create like this, or you can name and create. See, I can write DX downmix, okay. Then one more 5.1 aux input, that is MX downmix, okay, downmix. Then one more 5.1 aux input, all aux inputs only for FX downmix, okay. Then one more for MNE, 5.1 MNE downmix. MNE basically stands for music and FX without dialogue. Okay, so I have created 4 aux inputs. I have named also. I'll just hit create. It creates 4 different aux inputs for me. Okay, just to have the symmetry, I'll just match the color code. This is a personal choice, you can do or you can bypass this. Just I like that way. I usually do my dialogues pink, my music yellow, okay, and my FX always I'll do it brown. This is how I do, and MNE I keep it blue only. Okay, so first step is you have to create, step 1 is to create 4 different aux inputs, that is 5.1 aux inputs, naming DX downmix, MX downmix, FX downmix, MNE. I'm just trying to spoon feed, just for beginners. So these 4 different aux inputs we have created. Okay, next what we have to do, we have color coded. That is a personal choice. If you want, you can do, otherwise you can bypass. Then here what you have to do is you have to create, it says no input, no, so here you have to come in the bus, you have to go to 0 to DX, it's coming from DX. Then just to have no outputs getting looped, just you try to send this output to some new track. This is just to 0 to DX down. This is simply to avoid looping of the session. This track is not required actually, but for every 4 aux input I'll do that just to avoid looping. Okay, that you have to do. So here for MX I'll get from 0 to MX. Output I'll not send it to a 5.1, I'll send it to new track 0 to MX down, I'll call simply. Okay, that's just for this thing. Just now I have created this mute, here also mute, that's not required, but just I'm telling, only in case any looping happens, that will avoid. For that you have to do that. For FX also, go to bus 0 to FX. Output you create a new track, just call it 0 to FX down. Okay, it creates a track, just mute it. Then MNE also, go to input, go to 0 to MNE. Then output, it's going directly output, just new track 0 to ME down. Okay, muted, just in only to save that looping. In case if you're unmuted also, that will not come into the main 5.1 mix. However, you're doing this only for export. Now important step is you have to, okay, this was step 1. Step 2 was we inputted respective bus channels. For down mixes of DX, we took it from DX, for MX from MX, from FX, MNE, same. Okay, I think you got that. Any doubt is there, you can ask me. Step 3, you have to put down mixer, Pro Tools native down mixer, which comes under sound field. Okay, on all the 4 tracks. This is the important step here, what you're doing. And watch now what happens. I'll just make it big. This is a pink one. This all I have muted. Please don't get confused. I have done this only to avoid looping. Okay, I've just taken out the out to the main to some other thing, just in case to have no confusion. I've created this and have muted. Okay, leave that. Now we have 4 aux inputs. See, that you have to make down mixer. See here, press here, you go to sound field, you go to down mixer. As soon as you press this will become stereo. See here, it is 6 channels. As soon as I load it, it will become stereo. See, watch out here. I'll just load the plugin, sound field. Boom. See that initially it was 5.1, now it has become a down mixer. Basically, if you want to do any LFE mute, unmute, or any level adjustments also you can do, and any gain stage, if you want to add some 2 dB or anything, or EQ, or usually we don't do, but if anything we can do here. If you want, you can apply here. Okay, for this video I'll just keep it as simple. See, this same thing, same plugin here also you have to put. You can just copy it and put it here also. See, automatically this 5 channel will become, automatically it will become stereo. See, it has become stereo. You can anyway drag it like this, stereo. Boom, it's done. Now when you're exporting the full movie, you can select like this, Command Alt B. Now in the bounce, along with this 5.1 MNE, DX, FX, MX, if you again add an output, the stereo starts coming. See, 0, DX down, MX down, FX down, MED down. See, those are all the stereo downs. I can name them stereo mix down so that it will be easy for you. So this is the main thing. If you hit bounce, and if you rest all things, I think you will be knowing. You can just export and you will get it. I'll just name it correctly. 1 second. Name it DX stereo down mix. Okay, DX stereo down mix. So that I'll copy it here. MX stereo down mix. Okay, then FX stereo down mix, then MNE stereo down mix. Okay, now the naming is correct. You can select the range, whole, or you can just touch like this, it selects the video length, or for safer side you can do like this, Command Alt B. Okay, now if you hit plus, it says the same name, I don't know why. Okay, anyway, let's see, I'll find out that. DX, MX, MN, yeah, we got all. So yes, now if you I'll just select a small range and show you, so that okay, this is enough. Small range for checking. Bounce, the main 5.1 out is there, MNE, DX, FX, MX, all 5.1. Then MNE 5.1 is doubled. Okay, now DX down mix, MX down, FX down, ME down. Okay, yeah, now you can give the path wherever you want. I'll just give it reel 2. I'll just it's just a path, it's just a own I'll just 0 1. Okay, in 2 I'll give the path wherever. It's a personal choice, your organization, your hierarchies. If you hit bounce, all the 10 things what I said here, everything will be bounced. Okay, let's check it in Logic. Just you can import it on Pro Tools also and see. Now as I'm doing a video by opening both Pro Tools and Logic, I'll show you the exported file by importing it in Logic and show you. Otherwise I would have showed you in Pro Tools only. Now the file is exported. Okay, now we will minimize the Pro Tools. Now I'll bring the Logic. Okay, here is the mic which I'm talking. Now I'll go to the file where it's been exported. Oh, one thing what happened is, here I've given mono. What happened while exporting, we'll just delete it here. We have to give interleaved, otherwise it will come splits like this. Okay. One more learning in between. So you have to, let's select it here, export. See, this was multiple mono, that's why it came like that. You have to do interleaved, okay, for checking purpose. Then if you want stems also, definitely for 5.1 you need stems. For stereo and all it's not required, because mono, left right mono will come, that will not be used. For 5.1, few people for making DCP, that is digital cinema package, some DI engineers, some post-production companies, they use stems, 5.1 stems. Some use 5.1 interleaved. So what I do usually, I give both, because in past future I've done about 72 films. Few cases I gave them interleaved, they asked for stems. I gave them stems, they asked for interleaved. So better I give both, so whatever they want they can use. So here we have done interleaved. Main, M&E, same thing. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. We initially wanted 10 full mix, DX, MX, FX, MNE, MNE, DX, FX, MX, MNE, main, FX, MX, DX. One thing, we need full also, no? We need full stereo also. That also we have to create. That one step we have missed here. I'll show you that also. One sec. Anyways, I am just exporting that only. Same thing, you have to group the 5.1 DX, MX, FX, whatever, that into one full mix before sending it to main. That is the thing that you can do here. Before that, we'll check it, the exported file. See, we got all the exports here. I'll just show it in logic. Okay, here in one go, see here in one go we have got the whole, see, dx separate, main, this is full mix, this is full mix, it is, see, this says it's 5.1, then it is dx fx m and e, then what it is, then what it is, 0 to mx, mx basically, main means full mix, it has got full dial. I'll just check. This only if then what's that, only music. That was a mix. Now see here, by here only we can see it is stereos, dx oh, only effect, mne has not some problem is there, I have to check the routing again. So this is the thing basically. Thank you so much.